Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Bannerlord for absolute beginners. We are just heading back to Vlandian lands to give Litka, I think, a party, which should fill us up on parties, and once they're sufficiently experienced, should mean that we're finally ready to declare a kingdom. And then probably immediately gets completely killed by all the other kingdoms, but you never know. Maybe it will work out better, but either way, I think it's time to start bringing all of this to a close, so we definitely want to cover some kingdom mechanics. Actually, I think I will... ooh, excellent price for salt there. I think I will save our issue sorting for our own lands. Okay, Sturgeon's fighting the Khazate. My bounty hunters. Okay, that could be worth some money, I suppose. Let's sell this fur. Sell some of the salt we just bought. Okay, so it is that hideout. So ideally I'd like to have another quest to that hideout. Although so far this has never worked out in this game, I don't think. Nope, I think we're just going to have to make do with the one we've got. Never mind. Get us a bit of experience at least. Take some veteran skirmishers. I think all of these guys should have ranged weapons actually, so if I take a couple of archers as well, and standard skirmisher maybe, and I'll just hope these guys don't have shields. Okay, so you're allowed to shoot and go get them. Yeah, I did not fancy his chances. I think this is the one where they can split up a lot. So I'll keep an eye out for anyone going off on their own. So far, I think the fact that they're all doing archery means they're largely sticking together. There's a group here, maybe I should actually try and help. Oh, didn't see you. There we go. Very much by the numbers. Now we could get some more troops here. Question is, do we actually want to? I mean, I could just give Litka this as her party, I suppose. Yeah, let's go with it. And get her up and running. I normally try and do it in Battanian lands because it keeps things broadly Battanian, but at the end of the day, I'm not the one who has to keep track of all the troops. So if we put Litka in charge of a party, and then all of these people we just got. She can take with her. I think that's all of them. And there we go, that's our fourth party. So I guess we just head into Battanian lands, make sure we've got our troop numbers up to scratch. Tried to sell a lot of this stuff. So we do seem to have pretty good prices for everything here. Okay, leave it there. Where is Rotai? Oh, we've still got quite a way to go to get there. But at least Litka can start gaining steward and just building up her group now. Okay, the Vlandians are fighting the Northern Empire, that's interesting. Given I believe they were also already fighting the Battanians, and I don't think that's finished yet. So that's two people currently fighting the Vlandians. It does rather beg the question of whether we have a final opportunity here. Okay, Sturgians and Kazates have made peace. Oh yeah, do we have any olives left? Nope, we have eaten all the olives. Alright, fair enough. Okay, still working on workshops there, that's fine. Keep it up. I'll try to help you out. So before we do any issues, no thanks, need her. Might be willing to consider offers for Calita, because she's running a caravan and she's probably just going to get captured as soon as we declare a kingdom, if not beforehand. It looks like the Vlandians are actively recruiting, so we're not going to be able to get any troops out here, at least. Just wondering whether it might be worth trying to take advantage of the Vlandians being at war. Could we get a castle that's on the outskirts? Hang on, I need to check. Oh, hang on, it might be in here. It is. Do we have any active missions happening though? We do not. Okay, that's fine then. Good grief. Well, let me recruit some troops first. Okay, so we're up to level now. The question is a war with the Northern Empire... Oh, they are pretty powerful. Well, ish. And Britannia enough to allow us to quickly make war on the Vlandians. I mean, it would be useful in a way, because if our troops don't get crushed, like if our other parties don't get crushed, it will give them a bit of time before we declare a kingdom to bring themselves up to scratch.
It's been a while.
Oh, sorry, have we met before? Bad news, I'm afraid. So as usual, this is a massive risk. Okay. Well, looks like we got lots of woods. I suppose we should be expecting huge amounts of horsemen. Bit of a rise over here. So if we try to set a bunch of our troops over here, let's just shield wall them. And then we'll get some archers. Do it again a bit further down, really. thinking about trying to protect the archers. Let's get more wildlings here. And hang on, where'd my archers gone? Alright, can't see them for some reason. So I'm going to replace them on the assumption that I messed up somehow. And then we'll put the two-handed behind them. Our mounted troops right at the back. And we'll see how that goes. So we're probably going to want to unleash the mounted troops at the very least. But I just think this is a pretty good defensive position. On the grounds that the Vlandians usually have mounted troops and may come to attack. And then I'll just go out in front and see if I can work out what they're doing. Because they may of course be acting defensively. I think the total lack of any sign of them would indicate they're being defensive. So the question there would be, can I safely at least divide my troops into two so I can come at them from both sides? Okay, I can hear a horse. Oh, here we are. Hey fellas. Oh, and here's the main body. Right, so yeah, definitely being defensive. And I've lost my own army. Good start. Right, okay, well to start with, let's have the shield wall.
Infantry!
Start
Advance!
cautiously approaching. That might at least give me some idea where they are. And then good grief.
Footmen!
There they are.
Infantry! Footmen! Infantry! Raise your shields!
Seems to be an easy way to return there, so figure if I tell them to raise the shields again. I'm sure they were over here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're on their way, so let me try to get the one set of wildlings over on this side. So if we do 3
Footmen!
over here.
Forward! Archers!
Group of archers over here as well. So that was 3 and 5. And we're going to try and do the same with the others. Eesh. Not as good a place to mount up here, but
Footmen!
so
Forward!
4
Bowman!
and 6. And honestly, may as well stick 2 over here as well. As happy over here. Feels to me like we're closer. So I probably will just have the sergeants take over, which will probably mean they're just going to charge. But at least if I can have them do so from opposite directions.
Infantry! Forward! Arrows! Move!
Okay, how are we doing? Shield will still moving slowly forwards, okay. Also don't want you guys splitting up too much. Alright.
Soldier! Move! Infantry! Move!
Oh heck, no.
Infantry forward! Archers, move!
Okay, grabbed the wrong infantry vet, so I'm now going to have to run all the way over to make sure to stop them from trying to come all the way over here. So, infantry group 3 is some of the wildlings. No,
Infantry! Forward!
Back over there, please. I need to watch where I'm riding. In fact, let's have... Ooh, heck. Sorry. Right. I think...
Footmen forward! Archer, move!
I think we may have reached the point where it's time to...
Everyone! Take over command!
launch the attack. So rather than just tell them to charge, I've told the sergeants to take over, although I strongly suspect it's going to be exactly the same thing. The wrong weapon. But at least, in theory, they should be approaching from different directions. Which will hopefully help matters. At this point, I don't even mind that much if I get knocked off the horse. So I can't die, of course. So I may as well just provide the maximum distraction I can. Yeah, I can't even find any enemies to hit now. Oh, there's one. honestly, they're pretty much running now. Yeah, I think we're done. So hopefully all that messing around at the start has saved us a few people. Apparently there are still some brave souls not running away. Oh right, oh maybe these guys just joined the battlefield. And we've lost a grand total of 1 person, so that's pretty good. Yep, I need all prisoners, please. Especially need the one who might be able to make peace. Okay, so now we need to decide which castle to go for. Okay, I mean Pencannock would be great, but if you look, the militia's 354, the garrison's 331, whereas if you look at Llanach Hen, very little going on over there. I suppose the only worry is these things. Oh yeah, we've got an army forming over here. Okay, I feel like maybe heading south is a bad idea. Although I could take these guys on. But yeah, I think they're putting together an army that we're not going to be able to fight.
It's been a while.
Hear me!
Oh, this is interesting. So let's see if we can maybe split this up from the beginning. And if I actually, I better check they're not coming straight to attack me, in which case I might just unleash everyone as they are. They are. Excellent. Okay.
Soldiers! Advance! Everyone, follow your sergeants!
Right. Just gonna to give a sergeant's command, and I'm just going to go in and try and take as many of them out as I can. Already injured, of course, which isn't going to help, but sorry, Horsey. The name of the game here is really distraction. Hoping that the split means people will come from different directions, and that beyond that the superior numbers and training will make all the difference. I feel like that's pretty much done. There's some stragglers knocking around. For some reason everyone's going in this direction. Oh, here's someone. And there he goes. Nope, we're done. Didn't lose anyone either, so at least that's one group that won't be joining that army. Also gives another prisoner, which is good. Yes, I know everyone's going to start deserting. I need to find a castle. Actually, let's give our troops the experience. I mean, I suppose we could go for Ufalame and maybe not go that way. Oh no, it's fine, it's not us going that way anyway. Okay, if someone else has declared war on the Vlandians, that's good. In that case, no, sorry. In that case, maybe we'll go for Druimmor, and we're just going to hope that they're sufficiently distracted. I'm just thinking this would be a good one to give to Arlech instead of Pendrake, although it's got considerably more troops defending it, I have to say. I mean, if we can stop getting these messages sometime in the next 5 years, yeah, we've still got the advantage. Just debating whether I want to build a battering ram or not. Last time I used one, it didn't go very well. Okay, they besieged Car Banseth, which means they're quite close by, but also means that they're not immediately coming for us, so that's something. That's the castle. Looks like Icadria's been fighting. Oh, and Athene. Part of me wonders if we should have rushed in while we still had all the extra troops. But we would have been facing all of the enemy's siege engines, of course. I'm just hoping the ones that are deserting are the least experienced ones. Which is how you would expect it to go. As a rule. Never mind, let's at least try to get rid of the siege engines. I'm obviously worried about losing Car Banseth and Castle. Although I can't see Car Banseth under siege, so maybe someone's attacked them. Egan has been captured. Unless we've already lost Car Banseth. I'll have to check that. If we have, then that was a disappointingly quick fall. Trying to spot Car Banseth. I've gone blind, it shouldn't be that far away. Oh well, never mind. Whatever's happened, we'll just deal with it. Right, so we don't have a battering ram. Okay, Castle. Ooh, heck. So I've lost both of them, that's not good. You think I'd get a more obvious message if one of our holdings was lost? Yeah, thanks. Okay, well if they're already lost, then unless someone is actually coming for us, we may as well take our time. And start the garrison out. Okay, so it looks like they captured Calata in her caravan. Lyfris is 5. Ooh. I know. Do leadership. Mock battles? Okay, that's fine. Come on, let's see your garrison deserting. There we go. No thanks. Not interested. Although to be fair, it's debatable how quickly I'm going to want to make peace if we've lost 2 of our fiefs. Fortunately, the Vlandians, as far as I know, are still fighting 3 different people, 2 of whom are very powerful. Oh, right. like we just lost Armand anyway. Okay, I guess we will crush this one. And then head in. So let's... grab a couple of prisoners. Ooh, I've got a new leadership. Okay, recruitment rate for infantry prisoners, shared experience with cavalry troops versus recruitment rate for ranged prisoners. The troops when they are sent to confront the enemy. That's a little debatable. Honestly. Okay, we'll probably do more infantry troops to be fair. So it will save us more money. Agner. Don't really mind either way. Cadre's Steward. Discarded. Okay, well that's a good one. Yeah, I think we should do Giving Hands. Into leadership. Yeah, just general more experience. Litka has a lot of steward, so we'll go frugal like we usually do. Drill sergeant. And forest kin because it's appropriate for Britannia. Farrokh charm. Do opposing gender. Although that probably didn't make sense because he's already married. Okay, let's get in there. So at the very least we need to retake Aster Castle. I know Car Banseth is more valuable, but there's at least a chance it'll rebel. Now that we've hopefully reset that whole rebellion bug. I feel probably fine. Let's go make everyone's lives miserable. Yeah, actually this is pretty impressive. I'm gonna have a job getting through it. Not enough of a job though. Ooh, nice. Well, they're not gonna hit me. Hey, you guys look like a bunch of archers with no shields. Not stress enough how badly this is gonna go for you. Did I mention that I absolutely love this weapon? Oh, there are the stairs down. Couldn't see them. Yes, I know this is me, but it might save me from having a keep thing later. Right. Let's try and get some of these archers out of the way. After all, every arrow not shot is potentially one of my troops saved.
limbs!
Pretty sure all of these guys are running now anyway. Oh no, someone's still shooting. Oh, there they are. Can't raise my shield while I'm using this. Oh, we didn't lose anyone. Oh, that's good. Seeing as we're probably going to need to go on to some other castles after this. Yeah. I'm going to go in, take Iona and Yuha, and a whole bunch of Oathsworn. Sure how much help I'm going to be. I can at least take that guy down. Oh, hang on. There's some other people I could attack here. Of course, this castle's Vlandian, isn't it? Scumbag moved.
I'll tear your limbs!
Ah, well, not to worry. Yeah, it's just I summoned a Battalion militia archer, and I thought I'd attacked my own troops, but of course I haven't. The enemy are also Battalion, and of course I don't have a militia here.
At last! We won! We've shown them! No quarter for the craven!
Okay, yeah, let's do the experience again. Because I am definitely going to need it. We have to show mercy, of course. No. And I'm going to want to put as many prisoners in the dungeon as I can, which is going to be a lot. Right, let's put all of you in. Put all of you in. Should we put Borvold in? Less chance of escaping, I suppose. Let's keep some of the Battalion volunteers because I'm probably getting them to change sides for me. Oh, hang on. That's too many. Yep, well, there's not much I can do about that. Are you building something? You are. Right, well, I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Oh, hang on. Troops. I have too many troops. Right, well, to start with, you can have some people who aren't Battalion. Right, what are we dealing with? We've lost Aster Castle and we've lost Car Banseth. Well, actually, Car Banseth is a lot closer. So let's head there first. And we'll see what we're dealing with. Alright, he's offering a ransom for Egan. I don't think I'll worry about it. Sorry, Egan, but yeah, we can take these guys. I'm expecting to make peace, at which point he'll be released anyway. So the big question is just whether we can get through this without getting attacked by an enormous army. There's no militia. And they have an awful lot of food. So I don't think we've got much chance of starving them out. But then we don't need to starve them out. So let's just focus on taking down the siege engines. Okay, I think Afine's party's just been taken down, which is not good. But at the same time, I think they are still fighting the Northern and Western Empires. Can't believe we got a marriage offer from Dave Valent. I'm fairly sure they're Britannian from the name. Is it really the time to be getting marriages? Right, they've gone for Druimmor Castle, which is the one we had just taken. Okay. Oh, good grief. That was fast. So basically, we just need to destroy the siege engines. Ideally, I guess, break a hole in the wall and then go get them. And then we need to get back to Druimmor Castle. Okay, Kadri has been taken prisoner. I think we may have lost all of our parties now. Have they retaken Druimmor? Oh no. I'm gonna say that. I thought they had, but it looks like somehow they got chased off and now they've restarted the siege. So that's good, it should give us a chance to get onto them. That, on the other hand, is less good. Right, let's just break this wall. Okay. Nope, we're done. Let's go get him. Have to say, so much for our parties gaining experience, given they've all basically been crushed. So they're going to have to start from scratch. A bit annoying. Still, never mind. Why on earth am I all the way back here on my own? Right, so we've only got one gap in the wall. Try and gradually get my horse in there. Oh, there we go. Hopefully not be instantly killed. You heck. expect a bit more panic given what I'm doing, but everyone seems fairly nonchalant about my Grim Reaper impression. Though I am about to be shot off my horse, so maybe I shouldn't get too blasé about it. Yep, there I go. Not sure what Yuha thinks he's doing. Just sitting watching the battle, are you, Yuha? Switch to someone a bit more active.
Yes!
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just send people because I'm injured. Oh, okay. Apparently we have freed someone. That might come in useful for the future, I suppose. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Oh, this was Car Banseth. I can ransom your prisoners in that case. Now then, who was in charge of Car Banseth? Tell you what, let's give it to Kelleter. For now. It's not much of a garrison. Right, so let's hire some Sisterhood followers, and Druimmor Castle and Dunglanis are under siege. Okay, well, let's start with Druimmor. Litka, no, I'm pretty sure we can get her back anyway. Right, so this is going to be an example of the AI's oh wow. That was fast. Okay, so this is going to be an example of the bias that the computer has towards castles. I don't think we can take these guys on, so we're going to break into the castle to help the defenders. Then we're going to help, and we're going to send troops. And we should find that the computer is hideously biased in our favour. So in theory we may actually win. We did.
I give up.
So we've basically taken down an entire army. Hopefully made friends with a lot of people.
You turned up just in time. I will not.
There we go. So yeah, we now have a ridiculously oversized army, from which people are going to desert immediately. I might even actually take all these. Right, so to start with... Oh no, they've got far too many prisoners as well, but I could seriously bolster the garrison there. Okay, let's head over to Dunglanis. 82 troops have deserted. Yeah. Oh, that's a little over the top. Oh, come on, limp over there. Got a siege we need to lift. Holy cow, that's a big army. Alright, well, we're definitely breaking into that one if we get there in time. Come on. You can do it. There we go. So we... No! Break in. Don't so much mind losing troops. And then once again we send troops. And we win. So now we've defeated an even bigger army. But at least this time we can actually ransom the prisoners. Yeah, I'm going to take the money again as well. So in theory, well, to start with, some of this stuff might actually be better than what I've got, so let's at least sell some of it, because we are heavily laden down at the moment. If we go right to the other end, oh, those are actually not as good as what we've got. Okay, right, let's sell a bunch of gloves. I strongly suspect that there will be things that other people will want. But I do need to get rid of some of this gear because we are so laden down. Got to keep an eye on the amount of money left in Dunglanis as well, of course. Then. Yep, that's better. Well, let's do done for that at least. Let's deal with Egan, who is now 16. So he was the two-handed master. Touch athletics is probably pretty good. Honest work, participate in a pilgrimage. Oh, okay. Fell in with the wrong crowd. Okay, well that's fine. I can live with that. Okay, what else? Garrison. And we do actually have quite a lot in the garrison already. Have some Imperial recruits though. We are very much over our troop limit. Okay, let's get Yuha and see if I can give him some better stuff as well. So that's better. I'm just thinking our own family tend to have pretty good stuff already. Ooh, questionable. No, I think that is definitely still better. Right, so go back to me. Let's check our hats. In fact, let's sell some hats. Possibly gone overboard there. Right, so we don't have anything better. And there's nothing better for you either. Okay. Sell some shields. Interesting. Better tier, but not better stats. Okay. Well, I know I don't want to change my spear, but Yuha might. So what does he need? He could do it being couchable actually, couldn't he? Let's pile them. Alright, that's actually throwable. See, this one on the other hand can be couched. So I might swap in that one. Just click done again. I'm a bit nervous about going over. Alright, there's only the 3 of us anyway. Okay. Right, well that's better. I might just sell a few more gloves. That is also better. Oh, I've gone over. Okay. Well, I might still stick with that anyway. And I'll just see if there's anything useful I can buy. Grab some silver ore. Grab some meat for the morale. It's not the best price ever, admittedly. That's not a bad price for grain though. Let's just fill up on grain. At least I'll go through it eventually. just saves me from going backwards on the things I'd sold. Wouldn't have been too difficult to do. But it's fine. Right, maybe you should train militia for a bit. Okay, I think I'm actually going to have to stop there, even though we're kind of midway through. We've gone way over. Right, so we've got rebels in Car Banseth, so we could deal with those afterwards. So if we could retake Aster Castle and then make peace with the Vlandians. There's a bit of a question over whether we want to make peace with them immediately, because we've technically really defeated them. But at the same time, I think we've lost all of our parties and one of our caravans. So there is something to be said for making peace if we can retake Aster Castle. But we'll leave it there for now, and I'll think about it for next time. We do have some gains we need to put in. Okay, charm. So if I support a proposal it doesn't pass, I get all of my influence back. That's going to be important. Yeah, I've got a better chance of increasing relationship with Merciful Lords. Let's do tactics. Okay, Cadria has actually gone up a level in a big way. She's mostly using the bow, isn't she? So let's give her more control. We don't need any more on these because we're already at level 7. Medicine, so more hit points and personally recovers. Or healing rate and combat movement speed. I'll go with the more hit points. Might put the focus point into Steward, because she's going to need that a lot. Litka. Food consumption while part of an army, probably more useful. Medicine, we'll go with the same as last time. And Farok. Hearth growth looks good. And we're not going to be boosting projects, so yeah, let's go with Hearth growth. And Athene has gained in medicine. Wounding instead of killed, that sounds useful. Yeah, not as worried about the mounts. Let's just check for any gains. Nope, we're good. Okay, right. Definitely going to stop there. So, we have... Or we had got all our parties up and running. We have now lost them all, again. We've made war with the Vlandians, who are still, I believe, fighting 3 other people, which is good. So we don't need to panic. We've taken Druimmor Castle, we've lost Aster Castle, and Car Banseth has now rebelled. So in theory, yeah, if we retake Aster Castle, then we've still gained a castle, and we can then deal with Car Banseth. So Aster Castle, peace, Car Banseth. The only question is, because we've actually defeated 2 of their armies, would we be in a position to take more? Or should we accept our wins and just be happy that we've gained a castle? So yeah, gonna have to think about that for next time. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you then.